So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my new video, and this video is going very interesting just because I'm talking about my thinking, what I'm thinking about um, relationship and this type of like it is all over talking journey is like how we can manage our professional or personal life. Let's talk about something different, and it is like it is giving a sense like what I have to do when we have also have responsibilities and our mind pressurized to just go and do something for yourself and your interest like that. Like I'm talking to like just thinking about your partner, your female friend, and you have to manage all of them, like your responsibility also. What is your responsibility? Like your job and your what do we call your job and your study. So that type of thing is very necessary than your female friend. So just talk about this important point. So let's talk about that. So first of all, if you are a, let's talk about the students. So if you are a student, then you have to know about that. What is a very important thing? I'm not just know that. I'm not calling like you don't need to make female friend. I'm not calling that. I'm not opposed of them. Okay, opposed to them. I'm just try to say that you have to bifurcate your responsibility and your personal life. That's it. What is mean? So let's explain them, and then let's clear that what I want to just explain you. So first of all, when you have a relationship from someone for someone, and you have a female friend, Mahila Mitra, then you can you have to when I like I'm just saying you're just afraid just to thrown away your just broke up with your relation with your friends. I'm not calling that, and you are not supposed to do that, like that type of thing. I know that, so I'm not calling like that. And this is really not correct thing. So what we have to do when we are in a relationship, and how can we manage? So first of all, if you are a student, then you have to take responsibility. You have to just focus on your main thing, and you have to just bifurcate your time. It is necessary because this time is a limited, and in this time there's a lot of thing happening with you. Like this time is for your relationship, this time is for your making your future, and this time is also for your fun. You have to enjoy that time because it is very important. And I think so this is the time. And God's make, I don't know what he is just thinking about in his mind, and just make this season and this time period very very important for all of us. Because when we in this time in our teenagers and 18 to I think so 20 22 23. So I'm talking about that. Let's talk about 15 to 22 23. And this age is very very important for all of us because we have energy, we have a very dreaming mind, and we have a thought power, very energetic thought power. So that type of thing we have, and we can do anything with that. So it is important. So I'm not repeat, I'm not saying that you have to afraid your what your Mahila Mitra, and you no need to do that, and just focus on your study only. This is not correct, because your relationship is also important, because you are living being, you are a human being, that it is also important. So what you have to do in this phase, simply you have to bifurcate your time and just focus of both of them. And it is very necessary. If you are just dive in your relationship and no just not focus on your study, so you are in the wrong phase. And many of the people thinking like I am just focusing both of them. No, you are there, you are also incorrect. So I just want to correct you, and just sit alone. No phone, no family, no relation, just sit alone and think about think about what your whole day, where you are spending your time much. So this is also important. Just focus on that and just realize yourself. And here one thing more, you don't need to um, telling false things to yourself, because you don't need to tell untruth to yourself. And it is important because you know what you are saying to your mind, you know what you are saying to yourself. So it is very important. Sorry. So it is very important to just know where you are spending your time many more. So it is very important things to just back sit alone and analyze yourself where you are spending your time, because this is the time period. It is very critical and crucial for you. If you are spending in a fun or just wasting in anything, so you are not supposed to be the like man what your family want to you. Okay, this is very necessary. So just focus on yourself also, and this is very necessary. So it is what it is that like it is boring to you, it is very boring for you, and it is like not supposed to be what you like. So it is not. So you have to just take something, what we call, take something, swear to yourself, and this is very important. So this is the part of our life. So we have to manage ourselves, and it is your responsibility, so you can't back fall back that type of thing. Okay, so this is important. And many of the people think like, when I am alone, when I'm working on myself, when I'm doing only the work, I will be successful. This is not really, this is the very boring thing. If you are be the successful, what about that? You don't have an idea about the what our enjoyment, how can we enjoy in our life. I only for our work. There's a note. This is insane, and this is not needed also. Relationships, partnerships also important in your life when you really want to do something, when you really enjoy yourself, because you are what? You're just human being, bro. You are a human being. So you have to enjoy also as well as your responsibilities. But the thing is that you don't need to just dive in. Okay? Drown in your relationship. No need to do that. And don't do that. If you are doing, then you are in a wrong way. And I'm only telling to you, just bifurcate your time, just focus on your main thing. And you have to just explain your partner also to focus on her life or his life. Okay, because suppose that if you are not be successful, what will happen? What about your relationship and your career? So it is all about that. So you have to focus also in your career and as well as your relationship. So this is important, and it is the right thing, it is the right way to go with your balance. Not much lower, not more high. Okay, not more higher. This is, you have to just balance yourself and just go with that. If you're balancing both of them, then you are in a right way, then you are doing something correct. If you are spending your time in just wasting on the relationship, I'm here calling, because you have to know how can you just waste your time. You have to know that also. You're only spending your time, then you are wasting. If you are only spending time in your relationship, then you are wasting, 100% wasting your time. So just bifurcate your time and just take your time to study. When you're studying, no need to pick up any calls, and no need to talk with anyone. Just focus on your study. That's it. That is the big point. If you're not focusing on yourself, if you're not focusing on your career, you're not supposed to be the like person. Really, you're also, your friend is also want to you. So this is necessary. If you're not focusing on your career, you are not to be. So just explain your partner also just how can you do your best, and how is the life is going on, and what you want to be with your partner. So this is very needed thing. So that's it. So let's talk about something extra, and how can you manage your responsibility with your job and your relationship also. So it is the biggest part of my video. It is the main point, and it is also a main part of my video. Many of the friends have a job and relationship also, so he has to manage both of them. And how can it possible when he also bifurcate his time to the other people and his job? And it is only possible when you are focusing both of them. So it is needed. And just no need to dive in directly in your job or your relationship, because if you are too much going with that, you are lost something. So it is needed. If you don't want to lose something, then you have to just focus both of them, and it is really 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 important for you. So I think so that's my video, and that's what I want to talk with you all. So how's this video? And let's talk in our next video. So let's wind up this video. So how this video is happening in your life, and what is it's create your it's create something good in your life. So just like this video and focus on your work also, and as well as that's so it is very important. So just focus on both of them and take care of family, and I hope you are doing marvelous. So that's for it. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Bye.